Hey guys, as the title suggests, I'm 25 today. As of February 23rd in 2001, I was born today, 25 years ago. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, kind of on like a walking path with the dog. I'll show him. I'd like to immortalize the boy. How do I flip this? I don't know. There he is. He's just chilling. We go on walks all the time. Whoa. Let's try that again. The boy, just in case it didn't really work. I don't know. But yeah, as the title suggests, well, I'm also joined by what looks like a dead rat, dead mouse. I don't know. It's frozen. Pretty rare that it doesn't snow on February 23rd. That's pretty much something I've gotten used to since I was just a kid, was that it snows on this day. But it's not snowing, so I thought I'd take the camera outside for a little vlog. I've been told for a long time I got to start my own podcast because I'm a yapper, but so yeah, maybe this is that debut. But today I thought I'd try something that a friend of mine did a number of years ago. I guess you could consider me inspired. But I'm gonna try smoking my first cigarette just today. Made it to 25. Celebrate with chose Marlboro Red, but I think I got the little ones. Like, this seems way too small. I don't know if you can see it. But the ironic thing is I've given a lot of my friends shit for smoking in the past. And I thought, you know what? Well, I made it to 25. So, fuck it. Try it. I didn't think I'd make it that far. 25, that's a hell of a milestone if you ask me. I mean, think about it. How many of your ancestors lived to 25? It's actually probably a lot less than people realize. But at the same time, myself, I didn't think I'd make it that far. I didn't have a lot of self-esteem in my ability here, but enough about that. We're gonna be trying Marlboro Red. I got a cigarette recommendation from a friend of mine I play Dota with. He smokes Marlboro Gold, but told me I'd probably like the red ones. It comes in a pack like this. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna have to get through them. But yeah, so 25. If you're watching this video, it might have gotten recommended to you because you're nearby 25, or maybe you're 24 and you're worried about hitting 25, or maybe you're reaching the next milestone. What is that going to be? 30, I guess. Can I knock this? Like, how do people do it? Where they like? Nope, those are pretty packed in there. It's kind of like a gum wrapper almost on the inside here, but yeah, I don't know. This is off the cuff if you couldn't tell. Kind of just like, hey, if you haven't seen a video in a while, well, I'm still alive. Haven't achieved any of my dreams yet, but maybe that's the point of this video. You know, 25 years old now. I haven't achieved any of the goals that I set out for myself when I turned 17, 18. Except for one. I got an associate's degree, so celebrate what we can. What we can, right? But yeah, I'm glad I made it this far. So how do I look? Cool? Is this cool? How do people smoke cigarettes? Are they like a or is it more like a, I don't really know. The dog's hanging out. I'll be right there, Mishek. I'll be right there. But yeah, so what was I saying? Cigarettes, turning 25. Yeah, I made one goal. I got an associate's degree. I also have performed in a world premiere play. Not many people can say that. A little bit about myself. If you're new here, I had an unsuccessful streaming career on Twitch. I grew to about 50 subscribers, but um, slowly faded out of existence on that platform. Tried doing like a Dota YouTube thing I got going on right now on my other channel. I got like a Dota channel, but it's a lot of work, and I get burnout pretty quickly. But I'm keeping at it. Game I've been passionate about since I was in middle school, Dota 2. It's still playing. Maybe I'll use this as like a little time capsule. What will I be interested in 5 or 10 years when I rewatch this video? I don't know. My goal for myself growing up was I always wanted to be in a movie. Something that I regret now that I'm 25 is my grandfather passed away earlier this year in October, and he was probably the most supportive of me in making my own film, whether that be being in it or making one myself. He was the only one in my family who was like, you can do it. So this one's to you. He'd be actually very mad that I'm smoking this cigarette, but it makes me glad that I'm still alive, you know, because of how sad I was when he died. Damn. It kind of hit me like a bit of a truck. I don't know. I was thinking about how sad I was when he died, and thinking about growing up and thinking about suicide and wanting to kill myself and trying to kill myself. Just how much more pain he would have been in had I died first. And same with my grandma, for that matter. She's really lovely. And it makes me just glad that I pussied out, that I'm still here and working at a minimum wage job, but I'm still here to talk and to live. And I traveled. You know what? I traveled abroad. That's something cool. So, as you can see on my hat, the Internationals, I got this in Seattle. That's not abroad. I live in Minnesota. But I've been to Hamburg. I've been to Poland. Hamburg, Germany for TI, and Copenhagen for TI, and I'm hoping to go to Shanghai. So in my 10-year plan growing up, I'd say at 15, my 10-year plan wasn't exactly to live at my mom's house. But at the same time, I get to travel and meet a lot of cool people. I don't think I lit this. Here, I'll give you guys a little. It looks like it's burning a little uneven. Do I gotta fix that? I don't know. Let me describe the taste. This is a smoking cigarette video, and I haven't even gotten into the taste. I'm just smoking a cigarette. So it's like getting a little lightheaded. I think that's probably from taking two full puffs right back to back. I feel like I just got super lightheaded just then. Was I talking about traveling to TI? Yeah, so a game I've been passionate about since I was like 12 or 13. I wanted to be a pro player, but I was never that good. I hit Immortal, but that doesn't really mean anything anymore. So I just streamed that game. Hey, you know what? For my birthday, I'm probably going to be playing that on my live stream. So if you're bored, just like me right now, come watch my live streams. You never know. Maybe someday I'll make it, and you can say you watched this video of me hitting 25, baby. Level 25. That used to be the highest level you could get in Dota, but now it's 30. So, hey, I got 5 more years before I'm max level, right? No, I'm just kidding. I don't intend on dying anytime soon or nothing. I hope that's not the implication you get from that. Don't worry, Mishek, I'm coming. He's just laying there. He wants to get running. Well, we don't really run anymore. He's getting old. He's got a limp. Got him when I was in middle school. Yes, buddy, I'm coming. Let's spend some time with the dog. I don't want to smoke this near him, but he needs some attention right now. Let's come over to the dog. Yeah, so, dude, this is so rambly. How did anyone think I'd be a successful like vlogger? But I got the dude. He's right here. He's just hanging out. I did tie him up to a little pole, but I think he wants to get moving soon. It's like, hey, come on, man. Little dog preview. He's always got so much energy. Like, you know, he struggles to get up and down the stairs sometimes, but dude, when he's in the mood to play, he's so much fun. It reminds me of all the times we used to run around when we were little. Because I got him in middle school, right? So we'll be going soon. Video's already 10 minutes. I'm not even done with the first. I'm not smoking 2 of these because I'm not even through this one. Okay, so flavor. It doesn't really taste like much. Either that or like I had a coffee earlier. Maybe that's like a suppressant. Coffee and cigarettes, huh? I never thought I'd make it to that. Because I gave so much people shit in my life for smoking cigarettes. Or just nicotine in general. Which, I'm proud of myself for never getting addicted to vape. That's something. And if you are addicted to vape, I got one mode of advice from all my friends who have quit. If you finish the vape and you were like, I'm going to quit after I finish this one, you're never going to quit. I used to be addicted to like carts, ironically enough. Never nicotine, but THC carts. And the day I realized it was like kind of ruining my sleep schedule, and I was just going whole weeks where I was just high 24/7. I threw away the cart that was like pretty much full, and then I haven't smoked a cart since. So for my advice that I've given to my friends who've quit vaping and they say it works is just quit. You have to quit the vape that you're smoking right now. You have to throw that one away and then somehow get over the nicotine stuff. I don't know. I'm no therapist. I'm not smart. I have an associate's degree in theater. But let's get back onto let's talk about the same subject today. 25. I'm motherfucking 25. And I'm living at my mom's. That's kind of embarrassing. I thought I would be like an actor. I'm a pretty good performer. Pretty good talker. I never tried stand-up. All my friends say I should. And maybe I will this year. Maybe that'll be the thing I do at 25. What I wanted to do when I turned 24 was I was like, well, I always wanted to make my movie. So I kept writing the script, and I kept getting like writer's block about dialogue, and turns out I'm not a very good writer. I write a lot, but I'm not very good, or at least I don't think I'm very good. I reread it and I'm like, dude, who wrote this? Oh, of course. I think I got the technique down, but I think this one went out. I gotta relight it, I think. So when my grandfather passed, that was a punch in the dick, really. Because he never got to see my movie. You know? He was the one, every single time I went and visited him, whether he's a snowbird, so whenever he was in Florida and I'd fly down to Florida, or he's here in our home state, first thing he'd always ask is, what's the progress on the movie? So I always told him, you know, it's coming. You just gotta wait. But I was just going to work at an Applebee's or wherever I was working at the time. I've been just working restaurants and whatever. Nothing important. Not achieving any goals that I set for myself. But I did graduate. He was happy when I graduated. So, I don't know. What do I say next? We're almost at 15 minutes, and I'm about halfway done. Poor dog, he's just ready to go for a walk. Yeah, this is our favorite part of the day. I get home from work and I take him out if it's not too cold, and every day in the summer, pretty much. But yeah, so when he died, I haven't written anything since until like last week. I started writing again, scripts, and they usually just kind of divulge into nothingness. But I got an idea now that I might try. I was told by my friend that I should write a sitcom, because I'll tell him about all these stories about these things that have happened to me in my life. And all my friends say, you know what, your life is very similar to like a sitcom. A lot of things that just happen to me when I'm out in public or when I'm doing things, they're just like, yeah, you should write about that. So you know what, I have been. So maybe one day you guys will see this guy writing his own sitcom, but I don't exactly have like an actor's name, you know, like Brad Pitt or anything. So I'd probably have to come up with some fake name, which I don't want to do because I have the same name as my grandfather, who is honestly my biggest influence, trying to make me the best person I can be. But yeah, I don't know. Smoking a cigarette. 25. Grandpa died. No movies. But you know what? Maybe this is that first step. My first cigarette. I don't think I intend on finishing this pack. It's probably gonna be something I do, like if I go drinking with friends, I might share a cigarette. I have had a few puffs of a cigarette before, believe it or not. Yeah, sorry guys. To all of you that are watching this that know about all the shit I've given you for smoking cigarettes, I've had like 2 or 3 puffs. I'm kind of a cool guy. But yeah, so 25. I don't know what's next. I'm thinking about going back to school, but I'm kind of broke. On the positive side of being able to travel and live at my mom's is I work a shitty job and I make like $17 an hour. And I stream on Twitch where I think I made $50 in the last 12 months streaming at least 3 days a week. I don't have like a for sure schedule because my schedule at work is all over the place. Like, how am I gonna, I do stream every Friday. That's something I do. So if you want, I stream Dota on Fridays, and then the other days of the week is just kind of like whatever I feel like, which lately has just been Dota, because I have that YouTube channel and there's people on there that like my content. This is where we're at on the cigarette, by the way, so that's where we're at on the video. If you want this to end soon, see you later. But if you're sticking around for the full, you know, maybe we can squeeze this out to 20 minutes, and maybe we'll make this a regular thing where I just get up here and I just ramble about some shit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. What the fuck are any of us even doing anyways? Like, I have editing experience, but dude, I don't want to sit there and make some like YouTube jingle the keys in your face type thing. That shit's so tiring, not only to make, but tiring to watch. I don't really understand how people can watch that shit. But yeah, let's finish this bad boy up, I guess. I don't intend on tossing this on the ground, by the way. I don't know how people can do that. I've always looked at that and frowned upon it, so I'm gonna find some other way to dispose of this. But yeah, so I don't really know where I'm gonna go from here, but I'm just glad that I'm here. You know, like I was diagnosed with it was called major depression. I don't know what they call it now, and that's been something I've always tried to get over, but it's not something I think I can get over. You know, when you're diagnosed with depression at the age of, like, I think I was 17 when I got diagnosed, and I still feel like I might still be major depressed. I think it might be chronic, which sucks, but like one of those things that what can you really do, right? But enough complaining. I think I've just been doing a lot of complaining. Fuck, man, like having a conversation with yourself is kind of weird because I'm just talking about myself, and I want to know more about you, but that's kind of like how a conversation goes, right? But yeah, so I guess this is the part of the video where I encourage you guys to follow your dreams, do what you can, but at the end of the day, we're all just fucking, we're paying off our bills and we're just getting through shit. Moved back in with my mom, and I haven't gotten back on my feet since, but luckily she's been pretty supportive of me living there, spending time there, because, well, I used to give rides to my brother who now just got his license, so I mean, whatever. Now I don't really do anything. but a cook, I guess. Sometimes. So that's my next step. I think I'm gonna move out, and I'm gonna keep streaming just because it's fun. At the end of the day, I started streaming because it was fun. I think when I tried to make it into a career, it lost its fun. So I don't intend on doing that again. Unless it blows up, then I'll give it another try, but... Hold on, I gotta get my dog. Well, that was an interaction with a human being. You guys are my friends now, because I was hiding the cigarette between my fingers. I don't know. I guess smoking in public's fine, right? But I'm like on a trail. I didn't realize they send people to plow it, even though it hasn't snowed. But that was an interesting interaction. We're nearing the end of the cigarette. Do people normally finish it off here? I don't really know. But, yeah, so to conclude this ramble, I'm 25. Hell yeah, happy birthday to me, man. One cigarette. I'm not going to make a habit of this, by the way. So if you're hoping I come back and smoke in more videos, maybe I will, but it's not going to be a common thing. Happy birthday to me. Well, I don't know if my lighter's dead or something, so. Whatever. We're not finishing it. This is what you guys got. Don't kill yourself, because that's the takeaway. Don't do it. It's a lot of good movies to watch, and for me, a lot of fun video games to play. And I'm glad I'm still alive, because fuck it, like, there's shit to do, man. There's always shit to do, and there's people to meet, and there's food to eat, and there's drinks to drink, and there's movies to watch, and games to play, and places to see, and things to do, and memories to make. So yeah, whatever your next big milestone is, and whatever your goal is, tell me about it, I guess, if you want. How do I end a video like this? I don't even know if I even finished talking about anything, but fuck it. Enjoy your guys' day, and if it's your birthday as well, happy birthday to you too. Bye.